She's the dark horse of the Windsors. But how does Princess Anne feel about her future king? Like her late mother, Queen Elizabeth, Princess Anne is focused on service to her country. As historian Edward Owens told the New York Times, she's always recognized that the family can only enjoy the privileges of royal life if they work hard. The princess has also worked diligently to separate the public and private aspects of her life. Although Anne is famously reserved about her personal life, she has emerged as someone who forges her own path. One of her friends told the Daily Mail, she has never been, you might say, a natural in terms of doing what she is told. As Anne began her life as a working royal, she often looked to another close family member, her aunt, Princess Margaret. Body language expert Judy James tells The Express, there was a short period in Anne's life when both her body language and her choice of outfits suggested she was seeing her Aunt Margaret as something of a role model. With the birth of Prince William, Anne became an aunt, and she took her own unique approach to the role. Over time, the similarities between her and Margaret diminished, and what James called the Princess Royal's more stoic and no-nonsense side emerged. These qualities were noticeable at the beginning of Anne's relationship with her nephew. Prince William was born on June 21, 1982, while Princess Anne was on a royal tour in the U.S. As reported in the Daily Mirror at the time, the Princess Royal wasn't very happy when journalists questioned her about becoming a first-time aunt. She snapped at one reporter, "That's my business, thank you." Anne also acknowledged that she thought too much fuss was being made about the new heir to the throne and didn't display a lot of confidence in their future relationship, saying, "He might not even like me when he grows up." However, following Princess Diana's tragic death, Anne demonstrated her compassion and sensitivity towards her nephews. Years later, she spoke out about her support for Queen Elizabeth's choice to keep William and Prince Harry at Balmoral rather than London.
And I don't think either of those two would have been able to cope. They'd been anywhere else.
Anne continued,
And they had that structure. They had people around them who could understand.
The princess also recognized the difficulty of grieving, saying,
It's not possible for most people to do that in that space. Never mind children of that age.
Anne also made sure that her nephew enjoyed a close relationship with her own two children, Peter and Zara. Starting at a young age, William and Zara were often spotted close together at royal events. As for William's relationship with Peter, Joe Little, managing editor of Majesty magazine, told People magazine, William and Peter Phillips were close when William was a teenager, and that has continued into the next generation. A royal insider even indicated that Peter might try to help mend William and Harry's rift, telling The Telegraph, Peter is used to acting as a bit of a buffer. He may play that role again in a bid to pull them along together. Today, Prince William gets along very well with his aunt. In 2021, Anne and William delighted fans with 2 joint appearances in 1 week. As co-host Christina Garibaldi said on the Royally Us podcast, this is a fun pairing that we may see more of because obviously it works and maybe they enjoy working together because they are putting them out a little bit more.